tuning in. Y'all was ready. Y'all was ready for that live one. If y'all would have put us a minute second, Trill was in tripping.
A what?
A
minute
minute.
second? And now we're over here tripping. A minute second.
Y'all gonna hear
That's just like she was the other night, bro. What she said?
what?
I'm gonna get the dog.
Oh man, did you answer what's his white phone?
Start the show. We need some theme music.
Alright.
Woo. Thank you for
jingle. Alright, y'all, this episode what, 30?
30.
I don't know at this
It's
point.
30.
Yes, it's episode 30. So thank all you guys for I know we don't be consistent, but we just doing some behind the scenes work. But I promise you we're gonna get tight. But thank you to all our faithful viewers who still show up. So I'm Riz, in case you guys didn't know.
Trill.
And I'm Ross, if you're just joining us.
And this is Pretty Exclusive Podcast. We got some content coming too.
Yeah.
So we got a special guest today, of course. But before we get to the special guest, we're gonna trip a little bit because we've been tripping. But
no, we're gonna get into this controversy we done caused in the 757.
Oh,
what controversy we call?
So let me tell y'all, if y'all see me out, don't come to me talking about
You the best dressed in your city.
Look at me.
Oh my God.
So we are not going to talk about it this episode. We're
No.
going to wait till the guys that mention us
Yes.
on their podcast to
Facts.
come up here and sit in our seat, and we're going to tell them what we meant.
Yeah. And we didn't say everybody. We know it's a couple of people from each city that can dress. We didn't say everybody. We are talking about your city as a whole.
We need to do a voting thing and see who the best dressed, two best dressed
Yeah,
in
we're
each
going to do it
city.
for the next episode. We can do
I
that.
was gonna say, yeah,
Let's do a best dressed
yeah.
from city to city. Two for each city.
Yeah.
Now it is some qualifications.
Should we do one male, one female?
But you got to be able to
Yeah.
style.
Yeah.
You got to style.
No,
it
it just gotta
ain't
be
about
fly.
designer. You just got to be able to style.
Yeah. It's not about
You
design.
got to be able to put that shit on.
But we gotta go. We gotta figure out how we're gonna go about.
Send it
voting.
to our DM. We'll tally it up.
Yeah,
We're going to give them a prize.
Rhonda will tally it up.
Yeah, we'll tally it up though. We'll get it
It'll
done.
be Rhonda.
Yeah.
So we'll discuss this
This will,
later.
that is, and that's a perfect time to actually do it when they come. So
Yeah. And the perfect time, fall's coming up. Everybody
Yes,
thinks
we was
fall
just
is the
talking
season
about
that they get the
fall.
flyers. So
we was
it's
just
perfect.
talking about fall. Me and Ross in the car was like, fall is that season when you can really put it on.
Yeah,
So, 'cause we got some places to hang out this fall.
yeah.
And I love to get fly in the winter, baby.
And break out
I
our
love
furs.
a fur.
And this area
I
got
love
some
a fur.
snow where we can
Y'all
go
hoes
hang
love
out.
I can't stand coats. Y'all hoes
This
love
way.
coats.
I'm getting a new one. So you guys, thank you for tuning in. This is episode 30. This is a special episode. Why? Because it's 30th. What are we talking about today?
We got topics for the guests, but
Right. Because the guest is coming all the way.
from the Caribbean.
I was about to say from the island, but he's straight from here now.
Yeah.
So,
Who is it?
We have Killa Khan, DJ Killa Khan. We're going to introduce him when he comes and tell y'all a little more about him.
Yeah. So what we were getting into, okay, I told you I came across a question of, you know how we always say men think they the prize, right? So it's called mensplaining. So this man was trying to understand why men aren't considered a prize. If we looking for them to be the provider, that means they're bringing everything to the table. So why are women considered a prize? I mean, yeah, why aren't men considered a prize?
Nowadays, good men are so rare that when you get one, you did that prize. But back in normal times, it wasn't considered a prize because that's their job, protect and provide. So it's like you're not getting praised for that because that's your only two jobs. That's what you should be doing.
Yeah.
You know.
And normally when I say men think they're the prize, I'm talking about ain't shit men that is like, what is it about you that you think you the prize and you ain't shit. You know what I mean? Like, I think both parties, if they bring the same thing to the table and they, you know, they both are the prize at the end of the day. But I be talking about ain't shit niggas. Like, why do ain't shit niggas think they the prize? For me, when I say it.
But because they have good dick.
I think it's because they have good dick and they got, you know, high egos.
They think good dick is a prize.
They do. They do?
Yeah, because I think that they don't recognize that there's some shit and not the shit. So,
yeah.
I mean, that's all it is. But if you want to be a prize by any means, you can be a prize. I mean, you might not be my prize.
Right.
But, you know, you could be a prize.
Yeah. Yeah, I think good dick is the bare minimum. Like, that's the least you can give me. So don't talk about because you got good dick, you're the prize. That's the least of what you could give me.
Right.
So, if y'all had a man who had good dick and he want y'all, and a nigga that was a provider and want y'all, which one you going with?
Provider.
Yeah, provider.
Your dick can't pay my bills unless you go ahead and sell it.
Your dick gonna have me paying your bills.
I mean, yeah, I can't.
Stay away.
I don't know what kind of dick that is.
Stay away.
No, I'm sorry.
The dick had me paying his bills?
Good dick is a red flag.
No.
Let me tell you this. Good dick is a red flag. I'm gonna tell you why good. That's what I'm saying. Stay away from good dick. I stay away from good dick. If your sex is extremely good the first time I fuck you, we done. I'm never touching you again. It's a red flag. I'm gonna be crazy. I'm gonna lose sight of who I am. I'm gonna start doing shit I never did before. I know better. So if I come into some good dick, you don't never gotta worry about me again. Don't get
well, I mean,
if it's too good, I'm telling you, if it's too good, y'all know the type of too dick good I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I'm gonna go back.
I ain't going back.
Like, I know.
You remember I put somebody on punishment because I said it was too good and I never talked to him.
But you know, I know how to put walls up with people, so I can put a wall up and just have amazing sex with you.
The dick I'm talking about ain't no walls.
I mean,
no. I'm talking about is no walls.
So you talking about like that good time?
I'm talking about that
poison
dick, like
that's gonna have you
kryptonite.
Yeah, well, that must not be giving that out no more.
I know they ain't. Yeah, I know they ain't.
But I mean, if this is real good, I know I'm gonna go back.
I know I am too.
Now I'm gonna put myself in a space where I know I can't be out here acting crazy and doing all that.
Yeah, you gonna put your wall up.
Let me be honest. You might act crazy over a provider too, because I've done that before. Like you go crazy over a provider because you don't want the next bitch. Then you ain't benefiting off my nigga like that. So and it probably be a provider with no dick.
Ooh, yeah, Jesus. But what I'm telling you is,
I mean,
amazing dick is a red flag for me. I won't go back. I already knew it's too good. I know me, I'm crazy.
But at this day and age, like I don't have time.
I can't say I ain't going back.
Ain't nothing out here.
I can't say I ain't going back. I can't say that.
It ain't nothing out here.
I mean,
that's another reason why I'm going back.
Next topic.
Give me nice.
Next topic.
Yeah, you nice. I don't want nothing nice. So y'all been hearing everybody say men are emotionally attracted to other men, but not sexually attracted to females. Do y'all think that's true? I'm saying that's like a popular topic now.
They're emotionally
attached
to their homeboys, but not sexually attracted to them.
To women. To the homeboys, right. So they just want to fuck women, but they want to be with their homeboys all day.
But that's like us. Like, we be like, we each other soulmates. Like, we gonna get a big house together.
But I'm not hanging with y'all over hanging with my niggas. So, no, that's not like that. I'm talking about niggas that want to be with they niggas all day, every day. They come home. They might live with a bitch, whatever the case may be, just to fuck her, and that's it. Like, it's nothing, like, he don't like hanging with her, because he just don't like being around women. He like being around men.
I think men are gay.
Jesus Christ.
90%.
90?
Nah.
I was going to say 70.
No.
70 for sure.
No.
So you
70,
70 is lowballing.
No,
you know.
70 for sure. No,
you
not.
know, you saying that.
You are.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No.
If it ain't 90, okay, if it's not 90, then it's at least 85. I promise you. Come on, now. We can pull it up.
No.
Try to pull it up.
Okay, ladies. A little off
You gotta
topic.
pull it up.
Off topic.
Go ahead.
Well, the guest ain't here yet. Pull that up.
Answer the question.
What was the question?
She said they.
I said, do y'all agree with it? Because I agree with it. I think it's
I
true.
did not answer the question. I think men are
They are emotionally attracted to men and sexually attracted to women.
No, they're not sexually attracted to women either.
Oh,
they're sexually attracted to other men.
So
they just don't act on it.
They just don't want to be who they are. You don't. You better watch it.
No, I'm just saying, is that what you think?
I just don't trust them. I think the same with women too. I think they get. You want to.
If they're around each other.
Women are gay. They are very gay.
So you just think the whole world's just gay, or everybody walking around motherfucking gay. You gay.
I just think that it's the majority of society, and I think it's been influenced. But we'll get back to
whatever
we'll get
you
back
like
to
is what you
statistics.
like. I know what I like, and that is.
I'm getting it together
now.
A
man being with his homeboys all day long.
You gonna question his sexuality?
I am gonna try to figure out, like, if we won't spend no time together, then I am gonna say, like, what you with your homeboy for? Because I did see that episode on what's the Pink.
Oh, P-Valley.
Yeah, when Lil Murda was hanging with his homeboy all day, they were going out.
You ready?
Yeah.
Men
make
up
up
17.4% of the gay American population
that identifies gay.
Mm-hmm.
We talk about in the closet.
That's why I say 70.
I said 85.
I say
I think y'all guess we do not need to talk because this guest is they don't play that shit where he from. So let's switch it up a little bit because our guest is and he's on time, and I've never seen him on time for a show like this. We have Killa Khan.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
Yeah.
Nice to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Well, we just cut the nonsense out right before you got it.
Yeah.
It was a nonsense.
What's up, brother?
Alright.
I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Oh shit. All right. Let's get it.
You nervous now?
Nah.
So y'all, let me just we gotta say how we got this man on the show.
Okay, let's go.
Because let me just say, first of all, I told him about the show, but then he act like he didn't hear me. But then
You did.
we discussed the show. So, I told him he needed to come up there. So then he finally, I guess he had to go make sure it was good enough for him.
Yeah, he did.
Go
Because he
watch
told
it.
us that.
Because
He told us
then
that.
he said he was coming. So, we got Rhonda to send him a message.
Yeah, Rhonda.
So,
Big up.
Rhonda sent him a message, but she just asked, was he coming? He loved the message. Didn't say nothing else. So comes to me while we have him on the show that week. So I'm like, you didn't even respond. Well, y'all are professional. When I get booked, I have an itinerary.
Right.
I said, wait a minute now. So I went back to Rhonda. So Rhonda, whatever feedback we gave you was from this man right here.
Facts.
That's how you do it from now on. Right?
Look at her face.
Pros all the way.
But we finally got him.
Thank you for coming.
So the only reason I came is because y'all shit is really professional and really nice.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank
Can't
you.
put myself out there on no crazy stuff. So
Thank you. We appreciate
I
it.
ain't the whole world like that.
You can't smoke in here, but you can drink.
And that's your
Yeah,
cup right there. You can
that's
take
my
that
own
with you.
cup.
Yep, you take it with you.
So what we talking about?
Well,
Everything.
You want to jump right in? First things first, we're going to talk about you.
Yeah.
So, a lot of people don't know you. Where are you from? What
I
do
was
you do?
born in Trinidad and Tobago. That's where I was born in. And I grew up well into my teen years. So when you see a lot of people around here claiming they're from the islands and stuff, they might have been born there and moved up here when they're like 1, 2. So a lot of them don't get their real experience. I was born there all the way to graduate high school.
That was her question, too, today.
Yeah.
Remember, she was like,
But what's the
born
real
there?
experience? So, like, what's the difference growing up there versus being from there but growing up here?
Man, you miss out a lot of the stuff in your teenage years growing up. Like I was thinking, my chores back home growing up was way different from the chores my kids have to do here. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? It involved changing goats, moving cows, cleaning the pig pen, stuff like that. So a lot of people probably won't experience stuff like that.
Yeah. And that was one of our questions we had for you. Like, what's the difference with Caribbean moms and American moms? Like, is it a difference for real?
I think back when I was growing up, it was different.
Mm-hmm.
But now, the women of today, the internet got all the worlds are like the same. What's going on in America is going on down So parenting is probably the same way. But me growing up, I grew up with aunts and my grandmother. So, yeah, my mom moved to America and left me out there with my brother. And then I came up.
So what made you come here? Because your mom was here?
Because my mom was here and she was like, it's time for you to come to America. Well, I used to come back and forth all the time for summer. Like I spent my summers in Brooklyn and Harlem.
So when did you start getting into the music and DJing?
Once I moved down here, I started DJing a couple clubs while I was in the military. So I DJed and I did that. So maybe about 20 years ago. I'm like 20 years in the game.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was it hard breaking into this area because it's not like?
Yeah, it's not a New York. It's not Atlanta. It's not Miami. It's Virginia. So you gotta take everything with a grain of salt. For Caribbean people, it's not a main hub.
Right.
This is like a second destination. Like I had to go to New York, and I'm gonna move here. You might find somebody who went to Miami or Florida down there, and then they move here. So, but it had a lot of guys did a lot of work for the Caribbean community before I got here. So it wasn't that hard to break into it. It just needed to elevate, to catch up with the rest of the world. We were doing our thing here, but to me it was kind of like country, on a low country to Caribbean people. Like, we could do better.
What is country to y'all though?
Country is like having to put our events in a hole in the wall all the time and hide our culture from people that want to see it. Like I want us to be seen. Like I want us to have stuff like slam down the oceanfront. You know what I mean? So a lot of the guys did that's their work, doing the hole in the walls. I did some of it too, but I feel like we need to be seen more to get the culture out there.
So when did you start getting into like the shows?
Well, so as a DJ, your natural evolution is supposed to be either you step into promoting or you could step into producing artists and stuff like that. But you can't stay a DJ forever. Right. So you have to have your next step in the entertainment business. So naturally, my next step was doing shows and parties because I don't like to travel. Believe it or not, I don't like to travel. Even driving from here to DC is stressful to me.
What?
Yeah, so
I do not like to drive.
Yeah.
Don't you know I hate car rides too?
But I'm just saying, but we like to travel.
Right, like you like.
No, I hate car rides.
No, but
then I
he
be
say he
homesick
doesn't
and
like
ready
to
to come
travel.
home.
We like to travel.
Yeah, we do like to travel.
I do it because
And you do a car ride.
Of course I do it. That does not mean I like it. I fucking don't like it. I don't like car rides. What the fuck?
She will not go to sleep when
I
somebody is
don't
driving.
like car rides.
She go to sleep when I'm driving.
I'm impatient.
She pop her head
That's
up.
probably
She
what
go
my
to
problem
sleep
is.
when I'm
Impatient,
driving.
and
no
I
control.
just want to be where I'm going. Even I hate going to the airports. I do it because
Yeah, I
I'm
hate
gonna
going to
do
the
it.
airport.
Yeah,
That don't
hate
mean
it
I
worse.
enjoy it. As soon as I get there, I'm ready to fucking come back home.
And I hate long flights.
I hate long layovers.
Long
Long
flights,
flights
short
and
flights.
Y'all looking all crazy when I say I don't like it. I
I'm
just
just
like
saying.
it.
I mean, I know we like to travel.
No, I go travel.
But he said he doesn't like to travel. That's what I'm saying to you.
I'm
at
telling
all.
you, I don't like. When he said, I was replying to when you said that DC car ride is stressful.
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Even going to Richmond for me to play sometimes. So I'm like, yo, let me keep my own shows, keep my own parties. I don't need nobody to book me. I don't need a promoter to, you know what I mean, drive me out of town and maybe put me in a shitty hotel. I hate staying in hotels also. Put me in a shitty hotel or not take care of me. Nah, I just do my stuff myself. Try to uplift my people in this city right here. And have people from those other states want to come here and party with us.
right.
So I have a question because I know we asked another DJ this before. So
What other DJ y'all had up here?
we had DJ Izzy.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, we only had 2 DJs, you and
Yeah.
Izzy. So that's like,
And you our
The
first
top
Caribbean
two.
DJ.
Yeah, I should be the last also. I'm blushing.
oh God, you made me forget my question.
What?
Okay, so no, but do you think it's an age limit on DJ, like requirement? Like, can somebody join? Because I asked you the other day, I said, look, let me try this DJ thing again. What you gonna do? But do you think it's an age limit?
No. As long as you love music, music is no age limit on music. There's no statute of limitation. You could be 80 years old and find your passion in music, DJing, singing, whatever it is. It don't matter. With music. Sports and other shit is age limit, but I think in music, long as your brain is working, fine, you should be able to, you know what I mean? Pick up some turntables if you want to.
Right.
I wouldn't suggest it.
But no, but that's good. So, have you ever, because I do have a question because I seen you before, you know, you can get a little rowdy.
Yeah.
So, have you ever, like, walked off a set while DJing? I just want to know, and it just came to talk.
Yeah. I'll walk off a set. I'll walk off a set, or if I feel like you're not on the up and up as a promoter, I'll call you and tell you I'm not going to do your shit no more. Because I believe I'm going to land on my feet always. So I don't give a fuck about a promoter. If you're not handling business right, I'll walk off or I won't come. Yeah.
No, I think that's good. Because even with us, like certain events, like with us trying to get out there, it's like we're not going to host anything because our name is on it. So I get what you're saying.
Like, you're not going to book me and then I got to stand outside in the line for like 30 minutes to get in the club. You know what I mean? We can't do that. So, yeah, I'll pack up and leave in a minute.
Do you do American crowds too?
Yes.
Because a lot of people don't know that.
Right.
No, what it is so, and this is what we're talking about, elevating the culture. So, once I moved down here, a Caribbean party was a Caribbean party. Either you with it or you ain't with it. That's what I seen when I moved down here. It's going to be reggae from start to finish, right? Cool. We all want that. But then we're just going to corner ourselves to the people that know our music. So we got to spoon feed the rest of the world, the rest of the city with our new music. So you got to throw in a little hip-hop here, a little R&B here. There's no more one genre parties in the world. Nowhere. You go to Jamaica right now, you're going to get some hip-hop in your party. So that's dead. Anybody doing that, you're not going to succeed. You got to have some hip-hop in your catalog.
But that's even with a lot of clubs that we go to, American clubs. They don't play Caribbean music. They don't. Like one night, let me tell you, she had us about to fight the DJ because she kept requesting.
No, because That's
and no, that is you were yes.
Yes, it was that. But he didn't know the words.
But then he was singing a song and he was loud and he turned the music off and he didn't know the words. So she tried him and he had us like he got so mad at us. We was about to fight him and everything.
Yeah, and what's unusual, not unusual, but what's good about this city now is the people that's not from any island that is so in tune with our culture. Like, that's the best part about it right here. Like, you know what's going on, and you can go somewhere and have a good time and not be upset all night just because 30 minutes of reggae about to go down. You know what I mean?
So aside from reggae, who is your favorite hip hop or rap artist?
Rap artists? Let's see. And I get all my rap music from my kids, so I like Lil Baby. I get out some of his music.
Yeah.
Pop Smoke, rest in peace. But yeah, I get whatever the kids are into. I'm into.
Oh, okay.
Because I need people coming in the club jamming. So,
yeah.
How old are you?
I have a 16-year-old. I have an 11-year-old. Yeah, that's it. A 21-year-old too, but he's not a kid. So.
Yeah. But he's your kid.
He's my kid. Yeah.
So do you try to get them into the music? Because you let them do their own thing.
I let them do their own thing. I wish they would, but my kids, the whole Chillicothe thing is my kids. They deal with it, but they don't like it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because it takes a lot from them. Like, you know what I mean? Even sometimes we go to a festival. Like, I got to talk to 100 people before we get to the bouncy houses. You know what I mean? Yeah. My kids, they sick of it. But they'll support it and get down with it, you know what I mean, for a little bit. But I ain't gonna force it on them. Now, I want to set up my company in case any of them want to. Not supposed to be a DJ, but like, if you want to do something entertaining, anything in the music business, I could give you a start or I have a start for you. It's your choice.
Yeah, that's dope.
Do you think Caribbean DJs are underrated?
No. I think Caribbean DJs are rated just fine where they are. The hard-working ones, they get the notoriety, but the rest of them is because they're not working hard enough. So, and I must tell them that to their face anytime.
Hold on, but let me ask you, because that was one of our questions for you.
Right.
So do you feel like you're underrated?
No. I feel like I'm overrated.
I don't. I think you're underrated.
I think you're underrated too.
Yeah.
Really?
I think you're underrated. Because, you know, we hear your music every Saturday. So
Right.
I see you can go the different genres and things like that. And I've been to places where the DJ can only stay on one lane and it makes the party like, I didn't come here to just listen to this, or or it makes you realize that you're not having a good time.
Right. And I think what you like, I have seen, you know your audience. A lot of DJs don't know their audience.
Yeah.
Like on some Saturdays, you know when to turn it into hip hop, or you know when to bring it back to Caribbean music. So I like that. And another thing is, a lot of DJs talk too much.
Yeah.
You know when to talk and when to stop talking. Like I want to hear the song. We don't come to hear the DJs talk or the hype man, whatever.
And a lot of DJs don't play enough of the song. It's like you know when to cut the song off and switch to another
stuff
song.
that y'all are complaining about is the same stuff regular Caribbean girls complain about, or Caribbean patrons are complaining about. So y'all got legit complaints. You know what I mean? But I think the people that's rated in the community as far as DJ wise, if you was asking about me, they would be like, hell yeah. So that's why I'll be like, I'm cool with it.
Yeah,
right. You know what I mean? Who knows me, knows me. Who don't? They just missing out.
Yeah.
On the vibe.
We got some questions for you. Look.
Yes.
And we're gonna let you tell
y'all make me feel like I'm big. Y'all got me feeling like I'm big time. Like, I'm somebody.
No, like
we just like to get into, a little exclusiveness.
And we about to be on the radio starting this Sunday, Labor Day Sunday, Streets 87.7. Shameless plug 102.1.
That's it. We're just gonna let you get into that.
Yeah,
we professional. We're just gonna let you get into that.
So they'll remember.
Right. We professional. So first we're gonna go with what you choosing. What's the difference in Caribbean women and American women?
At this point, nothing. You're gonna find the ratchet in all of them. You're gonna find the bitch in both cultures. You're gonna find the loyalty in both cultures. It's just you as a man just gotta know who to pick. I don't believe in that Caribbean women are crazy than American women are.
That was our next question. Jealousy and control of who.
Jealousy?
Right.
Jealousy is for what, the men?
No,
or
women. Who's more jealous, the Caribbean women or the American women?
Like I said, I've been a part of both cultures and I've had my share of jealousy from both sets of women and greatness from both sets of women. So
it just depends on the
woman.
woman.
It just depends on the woman. You just have to know, you know what I mean? One thing you might get with a Caribbean woman, she might know how to jerk the chicken through the oxtail a little bit.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, no.
All Caribbean women cannot.
Nah, okay.
Yeah, all of them can't.
Most can though.
I don't know about that.
So the white ones use seasoning?
Huh?
The white ones use seasoning?
White what? Caribbean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you're in the Caribbean, you're using seasoning for everything. Even scrambled eggs.
You on TikTok?
No.
Because I'm a beg to differ.
What?
Yeah, I'm a beg to differ. Get on TikTok.
What would I see? Oh, those are spoofs now. Is it a spoof?
No.
Is it a spoof?
No, it's not a spoof.
Okay.
Get on TikTok. And then we'll talk about it. We'll
All
talk
right.
about it at work.
All right.
Let me know. So, is it a difference with Caribbean standards of cheating versus American standards of cheating? Because Ross was saying, like, the way y'all dance.
Let me tell you, dancing in Caribbean dancing is definitely cheating. It's cheating. All forms of cheating. I'd rather my nigga ride in a car with a woman than to see him dancing with a Caribbean woman. It's so nasty.
But the men we date, we wouldn't even be able to get outside the door with the Caribbean costumes that they wear to go to the party. Like, it's gonna be like a definite no.
Filling up on my body and doing all
Yes.
that whining and they just.
And what you said, they mentioned poom poom is
If you
cheating.
say poom poom to me, then we just cheated. I just cheated if you say poom poom.
Yeah, it's definitely that part. You gotta have a little. It's more of a culture thing. Like for Caribbean, to go to like a carnival and see your wife over there dancing with somebody else is not unusual. You know what I mean? But
It's not.
Is that?
No, it's just partying. And again, it just depends on the guy. Some guys.
Because isn't Nicki Minaj Trinidadian? What is
Yeah.
it? So did you see when she was at Carnival, right? And she took her husband with her, and somebody was trying to dance with her, and he was about to fight them. So I get what you're
He
saying.
didn't understand the culture. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And it wasn't nothing. That wasn't no disrespect. It was love. In America, it might be disrespect. Some guys might.
I'm
I
telling
don't
you,
want
I'm
nobody
with my
dancing.
nigga.
I don't want nobody dancing with my wife. So
Right.
That's what I was about to say.
that's out the door. I don't care how much it's for the
And that's-
culture.
And I know
my
she
nigga,
don't want
the
nobody
bitch
dancing.
We just keep it like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Keep it understanding. Like
I told y'all it's cheating.
It's a good time though.
When they jump, so do they jump off of the thing and land on the poo poo? They do that in the dances.
That's the thing that's been around since like the 2000s.
Really?
That whole jumping off of speakers and stuff. It's been around for a while.
I know people have broken dicks.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, people been hurt,
Right.
but it'll fade out when it's ready. You know what I mean? I don't do that. I don't entertain it. I don't want to see
It's
nobody
aggressive
flying off.
things.
Yeah.
So,
But I like
piggybacking off of cheating, and not saying you cheat, but this is just going with the question.
Yeah,
How
don't
did-
say I cheat.
No, we're not saying that at all. We are not saying that at all. And anything you talk about is pre-marriage.
But you could ask me what you gotta ask me.
But so what we want to know is, how do you, as a DJ and being so popular and doing shows, handle the groupies when it comes to
It's a great question.
your lifestyle?
It's a great question.
Your wife didn't send this question.
So it's man. I try to. I'm a teddy bear for real. I might come off. I'm a teddy bear. So
Yeah.
I try to be respectful and you know what I mean, let people down as neatly. It might not be as friendly as my wife might want me to let them down. I let them down.
Teddy bear or angry bird?
I'm a teddy bear.
Oh,
So you know, I just gotta understand that comes with the territory. You know
Yeah.
what I mean, it's just part of the game. You just gotta handle it the best way you can, and I try not to disrespect nobody while doing it, and that's a big thing with me. Like some females might want you to tell that bitch off, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, that's me.
I
That's me all day.
feel like I can handle it a little better, but it comes with the territory. And as a woman, you should understand it if you're dating a DJ or a promoter.
I married a promoter, and I still was like, he was like, you are messing up the money.
You
Like,
can't mess up the bag, and that's the main thing. You can't mess up the bag. And my thing is, most of the people I see, I only see them once a week, so I'm good.
Yeah. I get that.
What we got?
I know how it is to fight people off you. Let me tell you.
Oh God. So, do you think relationships, being that you're married, do you think relationships need a little bit of toxicity, or a straight piece?
Nah. Need a little goddamn razzle dazzle on that thing.
Yeah.
Need a little of that. Just keep your heart pumping, keep you all on your toes. Let y'all know that we still gonna go hard for each other and we still love each other. You know what I mean? When they stop caring about the toxicity, that's when you gotta worry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, when it don't matter.
But is it boring
It is boring.
What boring?
when you have no toxicity? Like, if you have a bitch that lets
No,
you do whatever you want.
Don't nobody want
Oh,
peaceful
somebody that
ass
does everything you
relationship.
want?
Yeah, they just let you do whatever you want. Like, they not bringing no.
Nah, that's not. Yeah, I don't need somebody to. Fuck.
Yeah, don't nobody want no peaceful ass relationship. Like, I don't want nobody that's just always peace. Like, I'm gonna get cool.
And do what we want. We
Like,
do
you
a lot.
just got, he ain't mad about nothing.
Right. I can go with these bitches again. I just
Like,
like,
he's
with
mad.
them.
You gotta have a little razzle dazzle.
Yeah, something. Just something. Very much something.
Very much something. You don't know how to tell me to sit down and shut the fuck up. I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, he gotta be aggressive.
Got to.
Yeah. Do you think, so with us, like, do you think a Caribbean man would be more aggressive to us or American man?
I think American men will be more aggressive.
You think?
Why? I said
I
opposite.
think Caribbean men would take it easy on y'all, man. Cause
We said, we
Y'all
just went to a Caribbean.
yeah, you know what? They're coming here and be like, oh man, look at these giant right here. You know what I mean? But not knowing that me, I know y'all really hood at heart. You know what I mean? Y'all hood at heart. So a Caribbean man, he gonna come in here and be all googly eyed. He like, I gotta treat this child like the last princess on the earth.
I ain't mad at him yet. Come
Right, that's a fact.
Yeah. Or when the ones that come to Queens, what they do?
I got something for you.
What
It's
they
a
say?
folded up dollar.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna take you next Saturday.
I'm
I
like,
got
give me
you
some
next
change. I got a good tip for you.
You American? You American? Yeah, you
Yes.
American? I'm like, are you? Did you sound American? Then when I heard it, you know, the accents turn on and off. Like when they first get to the bar, they have their accent on. After a couple of drinks,
What's the accent? Can I get a Guinness? A Guinness.
yeah.
Everybody
You know,
knows it's a
yeah.
Guinness. Get a
Guinness.
Guinness.
It's a getting stout by the end.
Who do y'all think is more aggressive? When you say aggressive,
Caribbean
when you
Caribbean
say aggressive, what you mean like?
Caribbean men.
Caribbean men are aggressive for sure. For sure.
It just goes to show what I know, folks.
They yell at us.
What?
Even outside of work though, like Caribbean men are aggressive.
They are.
It's
Very
like,
much so.
I think they just nasty.
Nasty how?
They be ready.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right now. That's what they'll tell you right now. Let's
Wanna
go.
go to my house?
Because she had a bad
I be like, yeah.
like, get me out of here. Get me out of here.
Yeah, you gonna find some aggressive ones. There's some nice ones out there probably too. You know?
I never met a nice.
I've met a nice Caribbean.
But
I have.
listen, I'm gonna find a good guy and bring him to you. Might not be what you like.
You
He
know.
might be a good guy, but might not be what you
They
like.
love
That's not the good for her then.
Caribbean guys. They love it.
It's a whole party.
I love it.
Yeah, we gonna get a party going.
I love it.
I'm more Mexican, Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Mexican.
I'm Hispanic. These dodgers Jamaicans so
Facts.
Need more, y'all.
Facts. But I'm really
I
all
enjoy it,
down.
though. I enjoy it.
How
Yeah, I
long
enjoy
have
it
you
all.
been tapped into the Caribbean vibe?
So
We've always liked
always, since I was in high school,
Always.
because I was going to the clubs when I was 15.
What club
We
you
used to go to Charleston's though.
Yeah, we used to
I
go to
was
Triton.
not
Love
We used to-
Triton.
Yes.
I was a DJ track.
Love
We
Triton.
enjoyed
Well, I used to dance my shoes
And
off.
then we get
What?
some food before we leave.
Yes,
You going that back on to smoke weed? You
Why
leaving
don't
out
you
of
bring
there?
Triton's back?
I do the reunion every year.
Oh,
Triton.
no.
No, we
Yeah,
didn't.
Triton's
Bring it
back.
back. That's the whole of
After
the war
Saturday
mentality.
Fever.
Yes, that was the
We
best.
need
That was
Yeah,
the
but we
best,
need to
but
do
it's
like
an
a
after
older-
hour though.
And like a members only for older people that
Yes.
you know it's just a vibe. Like,
After Fever Saturday.
let's not talk too much on camera. We don't want to steal this shit
Right.
from you.
And you know, if you didn't go to Charleston, then you were not tapped in.
You
We're
going
not.
outside.
We're
You
not.
know, all these
Didn't
people
know you went to
outside.
Triton.
Yes.
Smoke. I used to get so
Triton.
high in Trisoms.
And then you
Yes.
leave out and get that food. Oh my God.
Go home
Mm-mm.
Right
Sunday.
there in the front.
Yes.
Where else y'all go?
Shakespeare.
Yeah.
But I went to Norfolk State, so I was in the sweat boxes. So, you know, because of the HBCU culture, they used to play every genre every
Right.
Wednesday. So I fell in love with reggae. I fell in love with go-go.
I know
And
all
it
the
just
reggae
stuck.
songs. I know every
See, my stepdad is Jamaican, so.
Caribbean is in all of our blood.
Listen to Caribbean music.
Yeah.
I can't see like being around people that just don't like reggae. It's people
Yeah.
like that don't like
When
no
people
reggae.
say that, I don't understand.
Like you's a weirdo to
I
me.
be like,
Yeah.
you don't like nothing.
Nothing?
Not
even
even
the-
you don't like nothing. I be like, do you watch Shotters?
Right.
If you watch Shotters,
Yeah.
then you have
My
to
little
respect.
brother never seen Shots in the other day. I'm like, who raised you? I was so mad you would have thought like he did something to me. I was just like, you never seen Shots? He was like, no.
But honestly, I've never heard a reggae song that didn't make me feel good.
Good,
Whether it was
right.
had sad intentions behind the writing, it never not made me feel good. Like ever.
got
So
some
how can
favorite
you
songs.
not?
Reggae, the different soca songs, the Afro beats.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah, I like
It's
that.
happy.
just touching
To me,
it's happy music. Yeah.
You have music people and you have non-music people. I'm a music person. Music fits every mood for me. So that means I'm going to listen to anything that fits my mood. I can go to any genre of music and find something that'll make me feel good.
Yeah.
Because I know and I love music. It's just some people like music and some people don't.
Like, I'd rather listen to it than rap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a neo soul type of girl, but then I do love my reggae. I definitely love my reggae. I love everything.
So that's how we elevate the culture, because y'all get it here, y'all like it, y'all sit there, y'all don't want to travel
Yeah.
all over the world to experience it from the islands itself.
Yeah.
And that's
Because
helping
what was the
everybody.
after we went to a Richmond and only played reggae?
Then we was jamming all
Oh
night.
my God, I can't think of it.
We
It
was
was
jamming all
underground.
night.
Oh
in
my
the
God.
basement. Yes, we
Oh, I
came
know
up
that
in the
club.
summertime.
Yeah,
Yes.
We jammed all
Yes.
night long.
See, we
Yeah.
need that. I thought it was like,
We
yeah.
do. I play reggae so much. My kids, when they get in the car, be like, "What y'all want to hear?" They be
Yeah.
like reggae.
My daughter,
And they're gonna, and you know what? They're gonna carry the culture.
Yeah.
Because I'm in a situation now where I played for the moms.
Mhm.
Now I'm playing for the daughters.
Mhm.
The daughters gonna have kids, and hopefully I'll be playing for the daughters' kids too.
That's gonna be the new cleanup music.
It is already.
It is, right. No
My daughter's
bullshit.
like, Mommy, can you play that song? Play reggae. And she's only 4.
Yeah. My kids know every word. My daughter's favorite reggae song was the Akon. No, not Locked Up. No.
Yeah,
Long
my
shit.
daughter know every word.
What's the AK
Oh,
gunshot?
yeah.
That's her
Anyone
favorite
that
song.
listens to
Yes.
that don't wanna
I'm
be
talking
able
about
to
doing the
walk
hand
away.
movements, everything. I'm looking in the rearview mirror like,
Yeah.
that's her favorite song.
What's the next question?
Next question, since we've been talking about cheating, what's
We haven't really been talking about
We
cheating.
have. We talked about the Caribbean standards.
Go ahead.
These are all the questions.
Go ahead.
Don't make it like it's just me, bitch. These are all the questions.
You know, I always say I don't want to talk about relationships.
You don't, but I mean,
I'm a relationship
me too.
Expert.
Me too. I'm about to write a book.
I'm that friend that never gives relationship advice.
Let me tell you,
I do. You just gotta end
And I
it.
say,
You do what you want.
I say
Whatever
that
make you happy.
I will never tell you to leave your man.
Yeah.
Ever.
Facts.
Because you can't tell me to leave mine. Now, I'm gonna let you know shit.
I'm
We
a
always do
peaceful
the
one.
same
When it
thing.
comes to relationships, I just, whatever you want to do, I don't care. Whatever.
Yeah. We all are like that though. Like your nigga cheat on you, I'ma still the next day I'm be like, hey, but I know how you. Unless she be like, we done with him, stop speaking to him. Then it's like, fuck you. But you know,
Yeah.
we just that type of ride or die friends. That's how it's gonna be. But
And yeah. Go ahead.
what?
Go ahead.
What you about to say?
No, let me tell you one of my biggest regrets, and it's gonna sound tacky, but it's the realest thing. One of my biggest regrets is coming up in the business is I did too much frolicking with women. Like I should have locked into the business part and the money part a long time ago. Because if I'm frolicking with you and you're one of my patrons and my support, and I do my thing and you mad at me, now I'm losing you as a supporter.
Yeah.
Paying to come and defend you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
That's
if you
key
do
right there,
anything with me, and then me and her come to the party, we're not paying to get it anyway. So you can lose it either way.
But even though it's somebody in the
It's
building,
supporting you, and then we'll
Yeah.
tell the next person. So I get,
Yeah.
but that's key because a lot of people don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, well, they don't. Guys, they don't look at it like, okay, I'm gonna get to the bag first. And I try to teach my
Yeah.
son that, like, these girls gonna come.
Yeah.
that's what I mostly tell any young DJ that asks me anything. I'll be like, get to the bag first. One, two, buy your own equipment. Don't let no woman buy no laptop, no turntable, nothing. You buy your own stuff. Because when she get mad,
And then get
on
it.
set,
Yeah.
or
Be like Ice Cube. I never heard shit about Ice Cube and shit.
yeah,
Nothing.
Right.
Not a fucking
Right.
thing. He got one woman, he stuck with her, and he stuck to business. That's
But
what
you
I
know, a
do.
lot of these young guys, they don't. It's
nah,
the
they don't do
temptation.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, but that's respected because shit, I would
But
have.
try to get to the bag sooner.
Yeah.
I gotta play for a year.
Like what?
Before or after the band.
I'm gonna get it too, but I'm gonna be
Wow,
playing for a
girl.
year. Then I'm gonna tell everybody off when I'm fed up, and then I'm gonna strictly get to the bag. But first, I'm gonna play for a year. I ain't used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's,
you gotta
and that's
get
most, I was about to say that's most of the problem too. They're not used
Come
to
on
it.
now.
Yeah.
I ain't
You was
gonna
the
hold
ugly
it.
duckling. You turned into the swan with
Right,
money, and now
right.
you're going crazy.
But see, that's why you gotta tell people, like, because a lot of people don't look at it like that.
Yeah.
So they need to know, like, don't play
Give
for
me
a
1
year.
year, baby.
Because think of how much money you losing in it.
I even tell my nigga I'll be back, honey.
And you know when niggas start getting money, they jump for bitches that's out they league. That's going to make them. No, that's some shit that's gonna make them spend way more
Yeah.
than the bitch that you came up with.
And that's because they ain't never been able to do it.
Right.
And now they want to do it for a bitch they always desire.
Stay with the
and
bitch
these-
that was down for
but
you.
a lot of DJs need to be consistent and humble themselves. Because
Yeah.
I've seen some DJs, let me
That's
tell you,
facts.
I done booked some DJs and then they so cocky, but then the old head DJs will come in and like grill and people like that. Well,
Yes,
man,
we love
I
I love Girl. Shout out to Girl.
It's
Let-
Yes.
As
Girl,
an
let me play the
experienced
reggae
DJ,
every
as an
time,
experienced
every time.
DJ, the only thing we gotta keep up with is the new shit. Cause
Yeah.
we already lived the old shit.
Yeah.
We already know how to
And
rock
that
that.
shit
Cause
be
we was
hard.
there when it came out. We was there when it was in its peak.
Yeah.
And now we here when a lot of patrons forgot about certain songs that we
Yeah.
been dropping.
Drop it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we always gonna shine.
Yeah.
Just gotta keep up with the little new music.
I know a good DJ when I hear boy, I go write a review.
let me tell you, this is the certain
Really?
places we go in.
What? We
They
can't go
are
back to
names.
certain places
They
now.
Yes, we can.
No, we
I
can't.
love go back, but she's
We can't
I'm
go
gonna
back.
tell you how I felt because I feel strongly about it. You know,
she will leave you a review.
And DJs get a bad rap.
no, what I'm saying, do better. Don't take like you can criticize us, I'm pretty sure it's things that people feel like we should do better or we could do better. Like, I'm not gonna try to hurt you, but I'm gonna let you know.
But I think that makes people better. Like
I
that will
think
make us
if you
better.
know how to receive it, it's a lot of people who don't know how to receive it. But I love music, so I want to hear the right shit, and I want it to flowing.
Yeah, there's a lot of young DJs out there that I
But
try
the
to break
ones
the
right
shit
here
to.
are really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, I enjoy.
Yeah.
What's
Some
the
of
next
them
question?
You have to, cause like, yeah, I don't know.
Wait. So speaking of other DJs, how do you handle competition or like have you ever experienced hate from another DJ?
Why would you say?
I was good up.
Let's get into it. It's exclusive.
Yeah. So competition is good. You just got to know where you stand at in the competition line. Like you got to know where you at. You got to keep it real with yourself. You can't call yourself number one and you go home and you really know inside yourself.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
So you gotta be true to yourself.
Right.
And competition is the same thing. You gotta get better. If your competition is outdoing you, you gotta figure out how to practice more, how to transition better, and do something different. Because as a DJ, you could be here today and gone tomorrow. Because there's a million other niggas with laptops waiting to step into your shit, into your shoes.
Yeah, I think with competition though, like
competition is cool. Hating is not.
Good
I was about to say you skipped over the hate.
Hating. So hate comes. Let's get it. Let's go.
Right.
So hate, it comes with people being egos. Egos is what gets involved and fucks up the team in any situation. Egos.
Yeah.
If everybody could put aside their egos and just chill, we'll go further. Once niggas start measuring egos, measuring dicks, is over with. There's no coming back.
There's no coming back.
So I just take shit like that as a life lesson, man. Like, you know what I mean? I've been through some things in the business and it's a life lesson that just made me stronger. Hate gonna come, but once you get to a certain level, you start hearing it less. Cause the air is different up here. You know what I mean? You're not hearing them down there. I want to be hated on by people up here. So if you're telling me a nigga that's below me hating on me, I don't want to hear that shit.
Right.
I want to hear niggas that's doing it that's hating on me. That's the kind of hate I want.
Right. So don't even address it.
It's hard. Listen, it's hard. It's hard not to address. A couple times I got to put my brand first, my business first, because they know I will got that.
And it's expected though. Hate is expected. When you know that you gifted and you good at what you do, hate is expected. Everybody ain't gonna be happy for you.
Right. I just feel like if you don't have any haters, like you ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
Because they don't even know that you there to hate on you. Like what are they hating on? What do you have? Yes, you do. You got some shit that people hate on you about.
Yeah. And that you might not even know.
Right.
It's secret.
And it's like for example, I done seen you get hated on. And it's like, okay, I'm somewhere and then somebody hating on me. And now my name being mentioned over and over and over at this person's event or wherever they hating on me at, but you just made me popular to the people that ain't even know me. To your people.
Yeah.
So, I think hate can be a good thing. Like you can capitalize off hate.
Yeah.
Don't let it distract you. I just don't let it distract me. And I'm easily distracted because I blew my top off in it. But the business and the brand first. Pretty soon, the hating is gonna be hot for like a week. It's gonna be news for like a week, and then it's
gone. Are you a 70s or 80s baby?
I'm an 80s baby.
Okay, me too.
Well, born in December of '79.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Yeah.
So you understand the good times. Yeah, I don't know. It was ill DJs back then. Do you think the DJs was better then in the 90s growing up? Because what was the DJ from Harlem? That was on the Paid in Full. He was real popular. He did the Amazing.
Was it Molly Mall?
I can't remember the name,
Was
but
it Molly Mall?
Was it
No.
DJ Molly Mall? I don't know, but DJs up north.
I think it was Molly
DJ
Mall.
Like I spent my summers in Brooklyn and then Long Island, and my family is Trinidadian, but they weren't deep like that. Like it was like my grandfather and stuff. So, but the DJs then were a lot doper than they are now.
They really had to work though to get
But I'm
up
about to
there.
say
Yeah,
that
they had
the
to push
computer
mix
turntables. Right.
And the turntables, like even back to the movie Juice, when Q
Mhm.
was competing, that was a real DJ. Do you know his name?
So no, I don't know his name,
Do
but
you
I know
know his
I know the
name?
movie.
Yeah.
I know the movie.
I'm just
Anybody
asking
knows
because
his
he's a DJ, but he was a real DJ.
Yeah,
And
you
just
know
thinking about DJs then and DJs now, do you think it's easier or harder?
Now the good ones still around because, like myself, I started off on turntables.
Right.
You know what I mean? It wasn't no laptops. I started off with the records
There's
and the milk
nothing
in the milk crates. You know what I mean? And I had a lot of people that was on that level too. But once the business started evolving, niggas can't use laptops. Niggas too old to know what a Mac is, so they wasn't involved with the business.
Right.
So you got left behind. Me, they got this new stuff coming out. It's gonna be the new stuff. I want
Yeah,
it
you
because
gotta
I want to
know
learn it
that.
first.
But do you think it was harder for DJs then or now? Like, who do you
It's definitely harder now.
think is harder now?
Yeah, it don't take much to be a DJ.
Yeah.
Oh,
I get what you're saying.
Back
You
then,
don't
you
gotta learn to mix.
Anybody can get a
Yeah.
laptop and go
Yeah.
right now. Go
Yeah.
get your laptop.
But
Set
that's
you up.
That's why I think back then was harder being a DJ than it is now. It's easy to call yourself a DJ now, but back then you couldn't call you had to earn
But
it.
he's saying leveling up is harder now.
Well, no, you have to evolve. That's just like with nail techs. They do nails, but it's going.
But he's
on
saying
up.
there's so much competition because anybody can
Oh,
get a
you
laptop
saying?
and
Okay,
mix.
I got you now. I got you. Yeah.
So the
It's
good
so
ones,
it's harder
should
now.
be able to rise to the top.
Yeah,
But it's
yeah. I
like
get what you're saying.
it's some guys like who just buy a laptop. It's this guy he wanted to come DJ at Phoenix, and I had to be
you
honest
right,
with him.
we
Like,
can do it.
I don't think you ready yet. I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, send me your mix. And I had time to listen to this mixtape.
Mhm.
And when he sent it to me, I felt like he was playing with me. Like, this is hot trash. How dare you send this to me?
Mhm.
So is that hard telling someone?
No.
Like,
If it's hot trash, it's easy for me to tell you your shit is hot trash.
But the
If
thing
your
is,
shit is decent, it's gonna take longer for me to break stuff down to you because you got potential. But if you trash, it's a 2-minute conversation.
and,
Yeah.
but the thing is, it's not easy to know what to play for a crowd. Like we struggle. Like our cousin let us DJ.
Yeah.
At the family cookouts, and we play. But sometimes I have like real like brain farts. Like
Or
what
something
do
we
you
think
think
gonna- Or something we think gonna appeal to a crowd and we play it because it rock for us. Then
Right,
it's
it
like
work
turn
for
one
you.
and play Yin
So
Yang
it-
Twins.
I'm gonna tell you a way to find an easy trick. It's a hack. Find out if you got a good DJ you about to bring to your family. Ask that DJ, does he have a pair of turntables at his house? It's a lot of these DJs right here, all they got is a laptop. How do you brag that you know you got a laptop?
But that's why I feel like that's where it comes in where you're underrated or not recognized because a lot of people don't know what it took for y'all to get to this point. Like with the older DJs, a lot of people don't know, oh, we had to use a turntable. Like I seen people DJ in the club because I've been working in the club for a lot of years that can't mix and they try. And it's horrible because I'm like, dang, is that a CDY skipping? And they mixing. So, that's a little...
You should
That's
throw,
me sure.
you should throw an original mix party for all the
Or like a
DJs
battle.
that don't have
We
mix.
had a battle.
Listen, let me tell you something. That battle situation, it talks about it.
That'll be dope.
That'd be dope.
But
Let me
then
He
when
goes-
you
Yeah,
say
you better be the bartender.
No, listen.
Ready to be the bartender.
I came up in the clash business.
Right.
Sound clash. Next time you don't get a chance, look up what the sound clash is. That's just basic. What the verses is. Put that together, yes. Yeah, it could happen, but it's egos.
Yeah, yeah.
Nobody wants to lose. Nobody wants to get
And
showed
it can
up.
end bad.
Yeah, nobody wants to get showed up.
All right, we
Yeah,
got
that's
like
how
5
it
minutes.
is.
So
We only got 5
this or
minutes?
that.
Yeah, we can do
We're
this or
gonna
that.
do this
Let's do
or
this
that.
or that.
Then we're gonna let him tell
About himself,
his
yeah.
upcoming events. Because I
Yeah.
can't wait.
So this or that.
This or that. You have to pick one or the other.
Sparkle Bands or Bounty Killer?
All day.
All day.
All right. I'm not gonna ask you why.
Bounty's the boss. Bounty's the boss. Man.
This one. MPs or Phoenix Lounge?
Listen, Phoenix Lounge Fever Saturdays is the standard. But starting this Friday, I'm going to be at MP, so be
Ooh,
wild.
Friday.
Oh, you got a bomb drop.
They set the contract and they locked me.
Where's the bomb for this? We need to boom on that. What?
Okay, that's dope. Okay, so we're gonna
That's
talk about
too
XP.
That's a good answer.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Trini weed or American weed?
American weed all day.
Who said that?
I didn't know. I don't know that often. I
Trini
didn't know.
does not come from Jamaica or the
No,
Arizona.
But people act like it does though. People act like it does though.
Caribbean weed is trash.
I wasn't saying
She said it was
She did. She said it's all natural. What you say?
I said it might be healthier for you, but American weed gonna get you high.
That shit's healthy.
no, the weed is good.
All right, so which one do you prefer? Fever Saturdays or Killa brunch on Sundays?
Killa brunch. That's my baby. That's something that I really pulled out of my brain and was like, this could work, because we went to that day party settings during the COVID period,
Right.
and we was still lit. So when the COVID was up, I was like, yo, we do this day party stuff on a Sunday, but make it early where people could still go home, get some sleep, and be productive on Monday.
Let me
That's
tell
a
y'all, I'm
smart
sorry, I know
thinking.
we have, but those Sunday brunches be lit. Yeah, the next one he had, y'all have to come to it because it's so lit from start to finish. And let me tell you, we gotta get there early because I bartend. And if he's serious about it because I got fired, rehired on the same day because
I was about to say,
the
can I
bar
bartend?
won't
But I'm
set
just
up.
get a section.
Like, let me tell you, we got fired. Like,
And that's
I'll
what
give a
happens.
six.
But
Nobody
guess what
wants to
happened?
work. Everybody wants
but
to
we
party.
love working, but he wants you there. Like, you gotta be there early because he's serious about it. Yeah, he's serious about it.
Professional.
But it's always good, so y'all make sure y'all check it out.
Yeah.
Next one, R&B or hip hop?
Wow. Hip hop.
BBLs or natural box?
Look. So we gotta take out that one. Are we talking the first set of BBLs that came out?
No, we
Because
talking
these
about.
new BBLs, it's
We're
not
talking
for the
about overall.
talented.
We're talking about overall.
They're
Overall.
talented. I know some chicks that had the back in the day BBL. I know they mad as a bitch, but
Facts.
these new BBLs is
We're talking about
We're
overall.
talking about, yeah, just in general.
Yeah.
natural.
Okay.
I've actually never been with a woman that had a BBL, so I just know natural. And if I had been, she didn't tell me.
Weed or Henny?
We
All right. Caribbean food or American food?
Caribbean food, you know that.
All right. Okay, this is the thing with Caribbean people. Nike or Adidas?
Nike all day. What?
I seen some of y'all.
Your brother wears Adidas.
I wanted to add Pumas up there because I see y'all.
He was a soccer guy.
And I told him because they were asking. I told
Football?
him, nah, Killa ain't into that.
I ain't doing that.
I want to ask you football or football.
Football,
All right.
all the day. Football. No,
This
What's your team?
question,
I have no football team.
Oh.
I just follow the World Cup.
Before you
The
were
U.S. is
married,
my team.
American or Caribbean poom poom?
I've had the best of both and the worst of both. So it's I can't.
What makes it bad? We ask everybody this.
Oh.
What makes it bad?
Sometimes it just be awkward as fuck. Sometimes. You know what I mean? It might not flow how I want, but sometimes
Slow
it
as
could be.
in wetness.
It could
or
be
slow
that
as
too,
in-
or it could just be awkward as fuck. Like the vibe, like this bitch stiff as fuck. Like, I gotta move this Lego every.
We
every
said that
season.
about the Caribbean, man, didn't we? Like,
Yeah.
you gotta be able to,
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a Lego.
All right, thick or skinny women?
I like them all. I don't have a preference. They just gotta look good.
Virginia or New York?
Virginia all
Really?
day, all day.
What?
I rep VA
What?
to the fullest. I rep VA. This is my home. This is my state. These are my people. These are the people that feed my family. New York is a dub for y'all. I love New York, but I'm not going back there. I wish my mama moved from New York.
That's dope. Okay. So the last this or that is because we've seen what was going on with them. Spice or Lady Salt?
Spice. Listen.
Spice? I thought you was gonna say Lady Soul.
No. Somebody text. I can show you the text. My partner texted me today like, yo, Lady Soul is thinking about making a comeback. And she sent me a gospel song. I said,
A
listen.
gospel.
And she, remember I told you her
I said-
page is private, but she accepted me and she does gospel now.
I was like, yo, send me this semester is when she starts skinning out. Then I would hire her to come. I would love to get that show. That show would be sold out, but I don't think that's where she is. Spice, on the other hand,
I love both
she's
of
the
them.
new thing.
But I love Lady Saw though. Love her.
She's the
She's
best.
a-
We haven't let her go.
right.
No, I love her.
You know what I mean? We gotta honor them and let them go to
She
B's or
remind me
Bounty.
of the Mercedes mama on P-Valley.
She
Yeah.
does.
She does. But I love her though. I
We gotta
love
start
her.
getting into some new
You
artists
can't say
now.
you gotta let her go. You just
What
chose
new artists
Bounty
you like?
Killer.
Skilly Bing, whatever his name is, I love him.
That's my guy.
I love him.
What else?
Oh,
Who
you
like?
bringing him?
Look, you
Like-
bring him.
You
Look,
bringing
One
him
of the new
in?
artists you like. You gotta know some new artists. That's the best.
Shinsia.
Y'all like
Shinsia.
Hold on, can I say
No.
something real fast? Real fast. They love Caribbean men, but always complain they cheap.
They
So
are.
I'm just trying to
Oh,
figure out how
that was the
y'all
question
so
we had, though.
with
No,
Caribbean
that was the
men,
question.
but they are very high maintenance with their standards and what they want.
I've
from a
never
man.
dated a
But they
Caribbean
so
man.
obsessed
never
with
dated
them.
I've never dated a Caribbean
No,
man.
but
That's
they are obsessed with Caribbean men, but they know they don't like what they think a Caribbean man
Because
is.
some
Let me ask you.
They
Are
don't like
Caribbean
tight
men?
men. They don't like
Are
cheap,
Caribbean
they
men
don't like
providers or are they
I'm
50
So
50?
what is it that y'all love about them? Not
Providers.
upset.
I'll answer that
What
in
is
a second. Are y'all providers or 50 50?
Providers.
Y'all providers.
I was grown and seen providers.
I like the aggressiveness of Caribbean men if it's from the right Caribbean. That's what I like.
I like the accent.
What
So
else?
you would date a dude from London?
Oh, now me,
Baby.
a Jamaican from London. Baby.
I'm asking.
Now me.
Yes,
I'm
I
not
would.
on the
Yes,
Caribbean man,
know.
but
Accent
there's
different.
certain Caribbean men like Sprague and like give me a Jamaican from London.
Damian
My
Marley. I love
panties
him.
It
is
depends on
dropping.
the certain.
Same night.
Like
Damian
the
Marley,
nigga,
Dropping.
like,
Same.
the guy.
Damian. All the Marleys. My panties
No.
dropping for them.
All
No,
Same
no,
night.
ma'am.
I will train.
No, ma'am. No,
Let me see. He might be the right color for them.
no.
That's
Damian
like
is
women.
it for me.
I know. It's color. You know
Oh,
what?
go ahead.
We got
Ask
it.
me.
Talking about the
It's
Marleys.
colorism
We
that
can get busy on
really
this.
big in Caribbean.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like that.
No.
You love all women.
I love all women.
To me, I would be more attracted to a darker person.
I love all women. You just gotta be. I mean, I don't have a high light skinned woman count, but I love all
Yeah,
women.
you love all women.
Okay. Do they do the brown paper bag test or like how do
What's
they
that?
determine
What's that?
If you
if
darker
you're
than
darker than a brown paper bag, then they discriminate against you. If you lighter, then they fuck with you. So is it that or like what is the colorism like? What does it entail?
In the entertainment business, I know it's the same as America. Like the lighter the female, it might be easier for
Brown
her to
paper bag.
break
Paper bag.
through. As far as the guys, I don't know, man.
I think it's fucked up because
Yeah.
I love dark skin women.
Yeah, they're so pretty
I
to
just
me.
love them, and I just love them, and I just love them. It breaks my heart that the others
Clean.
like they don't
Say good
embrace
looking,
that
clean
over in the
woman.
Caribbean, but I love it.
I mean, we
All
got
right.
some dope dark skins down there.
We got. All right, yeah, we want to.
We gotta wrap it
This is
up.
so dope that we want to keep going,
Yeah.
but we have to wrap it up. So we're gonna let him tell y'all what he
Has
got
on
coming up. Like I know it's something real big. I can't wait.
Yeah. So what we have coming up is I'll be on the radio Labor Day weekend, Streets 87.7, 102.1. This is really big for the culture. If you want to advertise on my show, it's gonna be there for everybody. I have full control of that show. I can do what I want to do. I can play 1 hour of Spanish music if I want to.
Yeah, that's good.
So the main thing is just to uplift the culture, introduce the city to new artists, new music from every country that I can find.
What time is it?
9 to 10 p.m. every Sunday. They got me 9 to 10 p.m.
That's a good
Good
time.
time.
It is.
So like the local rappers, they need to submit something to you or like what they need to do.
Listen, let me tell you something. Just think about Funk Flex. This is gonna be a Funk Flex type thing. You might have to have some money to get your tracks out.
Oh, yes.
If you're taking your career serious and you want to get your tracks
It
out
sounds
there,
like you might take over.
Right.
So are you doing
Yeah,
guests?
too.
Are you doing guests?
yes.
Yes.
Yes, I'm doing
And-
all
And
this.
come ready to freestyle because I hate these new rappers
We have.
that's like, oh, no, I don't freestyle. I just, you're not a rapper. You writing somebody else work for you.
It's hard to freestyle. You got two different types.
I mean, I know.
No,
some
as a
rappers
rapper,
that-
you
some
should have
rap-
freestyles in your
No, some
mind.
rappers cannot freestyle.
Yeah,
Some rappers, but they
are
dope
just
rappers.
pen and
They
paper.
are dope rappers, but they
But
cannot.
we looking forward to coming up there.
Yeah, we're gonna plan.
We want to get some of the first guests to come up there.
Yeah.
Right, so
Are
brunch
you gonna
coming
plan
up.
the brunch?
brunch is coming up, so right now, so the brunch is something I don't like to do too often. When it pops up, I want you to be like, great,
We
another
gotta
one.
go.
So we're working on it. But you gotta be methodical. It's Thanksgiving, Christmas coming up, back to school. Can't kill people.
Alright, so where can we find you?
You can find me on Instagram at KillaCon1. I got a little 1,700 followers or something. Run me up. Run me up. I ain't popping like that, but run me up. But yeah, I'm on Instagram and my website, www.killaconmusic.com. One of the only DJs with a website.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
You're not gonna find a lot of DJs with a website like mine.
Yeah,
What's
you
on
have
that website?
your merchandise.
I have my merchandise, I have pictures, I have my bio, I have my mixtapes.
Everything.
And what's Saturdays for you?
Fever Saturday at Phoenix Lounge right now is like the hottest party in the city.
That's
Built
fast.
from scratch, built from 0 people in the building to where it's at now. Mike and the whole team, it wasn't just me. I'm not going to just say it was just me. I'm just the captain of the ship, but
Let me tell y'all something. I've been fired. No, I ain't really been
Oh,
fired.
Lord Jesus.
I left a couple of times, so every time I come back, I got your job
I
back
got your
for you.
job back for you.
So he fucks with the home team. I got your job back for you.
When she's fired, we still go party on Fever
And y'all do
Saturdays.
that.
Like she's not fired though.
I come in there on Saturdays like this.
Yeah.
Like, no care in the world.
Right.
Y'all celebrating the firing.
We ride or die. We ride or die.
Let me tell you, every time I come, because Killa is the type of DJ, he gonna walk around and talk to people.
Yeah.
That's how you
He
know
come
what
up
to
to me
play.
every time. I'm gonna get your job back for you.
That's an old DJ trick.
Oh yeah.
And young
walk around.
DJs, y'all just walk in the club with your glasses on like a star and go straight to the stage and start spinning records. Walk around and see who's in the club, who Big Mama is in the club, what little young whippersnappers in the club. Then you should know where you could go with your set. But don't be a superstar and walk in, go straight to the stage and plug your laptop in. I know it looks cool. But
Yeah.
there's more to it.
Yeah.
So I
We
know
don't like that.
Fever Saturdays. Where else can we catch you during the week?
I'm in P-Town Club Premiere. That's the bar in P-Town on Thursdays. Yeah.
Thursday.
And
Thursday.
that's a 420 spot, so we blazing in there every Thursday. Happy hour, 6 to 12. It's a vibe in there, but it's gonna be a vibe.
So we have to come check you out on that
Yeah,
Thursday.
that's bad.
You can get us outside.
That's fast.
And Labor Day weekend, we're going to Fredericksburg.
Fredericksburg.
It's a festival, yeah.
It's a what festival?
It's a festival in Fredericksburg.
Hold on, I
Wait,
just
you
seen
said
the
this
carnival.
is
I just seen the carnival that was so
Right.
packed people couldn't move.
Listen, the VA Juve.
I hope it's not packed.
Juve.
We coming. When is it? It's in the fall.
September 10th.
Oh.
The 6
That's
o'clock.
next week.
It's in 2 weeks.
Let me
So
tell
what we
y'all,
gotta do?
I've been rocking with Killa Con for about
What we
5
gotta do?
years,
Yeah.
and they never booked me to work in Juve.
Parties on parties we got.
But they get out of here early. It's like
What day is it?
September 10th. Next
6
week.
a.m. though.
6 a.m. to
It
2
starts
p.m.
at 6
We know what city was it in.
We can't say that yet.
Can't say it.
Oh,
She ain't gonna
okay.
be
No,
there.
it's
She
gonna be
ain't
in Virginia
gonna be
Beach.
there.
I'm
She
tripping.
gonna be there.
It's gonna be in VA Beach.
We're gonna have to stay the
You
night.
don't have to come at 6. You can come at 8, 9. But
We're
we
gonna have
start
to
at
stay.
6.
She's not out. I thought he said the city was
No, it's in the daytime.
Yeah.
Right, so
6 a.m. to
wherever
2
it
p.m.
is,
I
I
was
was
gonna have to
assuming
stay
it
the night.
wasn't here.
No, it's
It's
here.
over.
Oh, it's here.
I know
Oh,
they
6 a.m.
how we doing that,
It's
right?
outside?
Yes, outside.
Don't
6
paint.
a.m.
Don't paint.
I'm
word.
going. Oh, it's inside or outside?
Outside.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm coming.
it's a bad.
I'm coming.
Let me tell you, the food.
I'm coming. Lock me in for that.
Okay, so if
The
y'all
food
need
be so
information
good
on the
now.
Juve, or if you want
Lock
to book
me
a
in for that.
section with Killa Con, wherever, give me your Instagram.
Yeah, at KillaCon1, and make sure if you want to book me, just make sure your money is right first, because yesterday's price is not today's price. Never.
Up.
It's been
To
up.
the top.
It's been up, but now it's just got to stay up.
You know, they ready for the Juve.
I
Look.
gotta
appreciate
get my bag. We got our bag together. Time when we can get we ourselves.
We what?
We gotta
Oh,
wrap it up.
sorry. Bye, guys.
We gotta wrap it up because he keep talking shit. No, I'm playing.
Yeah.
We appreciate Killa Con. Y'all make sure y'all catch us on Fever Saturdays. Killa Con is the DJ, and I am
Yes.
the bartender.
Okay,
You
but
too,
this not
bitch.
Phoenix Lounge.
And
They are
on
boxing.
Thursdays at Premiere, we're gonna come visit you and just follow
Hey, y'all
the
can come visit me on the radio show.
And I'll be
Yes,
picking back up on
Follow the
Wednesday.
post.
We picking back up on Wednesday, but to everybody in my DM, subscribe to the fucking YouTube, like I told you to last week. Thank you.
And if we still have our sponsorship packages. If you are looking for us to host your event, to promote your event. If you want to come on the podcast and you have something to talk about, please DM the Pretty Exclusive Content page.
Yeah.
Don't DM me.
Yeah.
I can't respond. I'm sorry. Please DM Pretty Exclusive.
Or if you have a topic and don't want to come on, or if you have a question that you want us to answer, send it to us. We'll answer it.
Also, starting next week, we're gonna do Q&A for the last 10 minutes.
Right. That's what.
Questions and answers. No, I want them to come from the people
For us.
on the live.
Yep.
Yeah, for us, any one of us. Q&A. So we're gonna.
Oh, you got a
start
question?
next
I
week.
just gotta say,
What?
you're so good at this.
Thank
Thank
you.
Like, Good morning, America. Type good. I want
Thank
to come
you.
on here if y'all wasn't right, but y'all right.
Thank
In
you.
person, y'all really
That
good.
means
Thank
a
you.
lot.
Yes.
Thank you for pouring live on Pretty Exclusive
See y'all later.
channel.
Next week.
YouTube. Channel YouTube.
We might, y'all.
Subscribe.
Maybe we can go live at the Juve.
Yes.
Yes. And shout out to
Yes.
Rhonda and Ferg. We love y'all.
Ferg.
Love y'all.
Bird. Oh, yeah, Bird.
That's our
Okay.
guy.
Yes.
24/7. What's it? 24/7 Biz.
Yeah.
At 24/7 Biz. If you want to connect with Ferg, we not no haters with the podcast. He
Facts.
can get you up and started. Also, shout out to Josette. That's my
211.
bitch. DM her with your questions, your whatever.
No, DM her also with your tally of who's the best.
Yeah,
Brass,
Oh,
male
yeah,
or
'cause we
female
gonna
for
start
the
that.
silly.
But we're gonna have to promote that more because I don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's facts.
We're gonna do that.
Hey,
But
listen.
look, Caribbean ain't even in the category.
What? What?
Let me
Well,
tell you. 'Cause
You
one of my questions were, do y'all wear real or fake designer? Because I've been to plenty of y'all parties
Fake.
and I've seen. That's a fact.
Get me off of here.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
We're gonna wrap this up. But
That's
on
a fact.
On a serious note.
Well, we can stay live for a minute first.
On a
We can stay
serious
live.
note.
We can do live behind the scenes.
You gotta do
Right.
that.
We can do live behind the scenes. That's the content.
On a serious note, because we
What?
are planning to do our Pretty
You can
Exclusive
shut that
content.
down first. We're gonna keep this one rolling. What?
I'm talking about it.
Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
Y'all, you know what?
Oh, Jesus.
This is what I gotta deal
When
with.
the liquor in the system,
This
hey,
is
no, talking
the
about
real exclusive content that y'all get. But
Mm.
on a serious note, we are looking to do our Pretty Exclusive content party. So if you want to book us, please DM us and let us know. We will have a good time. We will party with you. We will host our Pretty Exclusive content party because we haven't had one yet. Thank
We
y'all.
haven't.
Yeah.
And
Because honestly, we be busy. Look, but Bird finna hang up on that phone, but we're
Hang
gonna
up,
talk on
Bird.
this phone.